Can you not? Ah. Okay. Sorry, just making sure it was working. Welcome back, everybody. The Melompkin Towers. Today is the day we finish them. Well, this stream's the stream we finished them. Bitch, was this plugged in? Shit. Damn it. Okay. Well, if anyone's typing anything, I can't see it right now. So, I'm sorry. Let me just stop it, Cleo. Where'd this... Alright. Oh, what? Yeah. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna show you guys my designs for the buildings. They're not very detailed. There. That's right there. I don't know, Cleo. I would be asking if I did know. I would be asking if I did know. Okay. It looks like a generic office building, kind of. That's kind of what I was going for. So inside of them, this allows me to expand this if I want to into more layers, because this farm is stackable. And so I think I plan in the future to make this stackable. And so, yeah, at one point I want to. And so that's why I want to build it like this, is because it'll allow me to slot even more. Although I doubt it'll ever be this high. The only reason it's this high is because I want it to kind of feel like they're kind of like small skyscrapers. And they kind of are. Yeah. Hey, that ain't half bad. But, uh-oh. Yeah, it's fucked up. But yeah, this is kind of the design. Very basic. I don't even know how tall this is. So, starting from the bottom, we're at 96. Going to the top block. We're 24. So, that's like 28 blocks high. So, this is a pretty high building. If you stand on top of this, you get a pretty good view of the base. I'm calling these the Melompkin Towers. It's a combination of melon and pumpkin. 4 letters from each. So they're just basically big towers that I farm melons and pumpkins in. So I'm gonna keep it at 1 layer for now. And that is so cool. But yeah, it's kind of like the Twin Towers. I feel like there will be some history at some point in this world. But yeah, this is going to be a road right here. The Melompkin Towers. And I'll be able to stack even more on top of them if I want to. I doubt it'll ever be as high, but I'll probably do like 2 or 3 more layers. But for now, 1 layer's going to be just fine. We're going to spend this stream trying to just get all the materials to build it. The wool will probably be the easiest because we can just go to the ancient cities that are near my base and mine all the wool there. And what is this, orange terracotta? Or no, orange concrete. Orange concrete, lime concrete, and green concrete. So we're going to need a lot of sand and a lot of gravel. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get a lot of gravel, although I do know quite a good spot for sand. So we're going to go back into the actual world now. We're going to start gathering materials for this. So I would start, hello Papasaurus. I am going to build a building around my melon and pumpkin farms. Listen, Claire, I don't want you to sit on me right now. You can cuddle me tonight. I know you want to cuddle, but not right now. Okay? But, I'd like to expand the melon and pumpkin farms right now. But I can't, because I don't really have a lot. Cleo, I've already said no. Kitty, would you want some catnip treats instead? Hmm? I apologize. We just expanded the map, if I'm not wrong, right? Yeah, so we're gonna build regularly, but occasionally she has her moments. So it's not like she's all mean. She can be pretty rude, but generally she's a good cat. I like her. There you go, kitty. Is she up there right now? No. So materials, build the outlines of it, and then we'll worry about upgrading it later. What I want to do before I upgrade it is build the witch farm, because the witch farm is going to be pretty important, I would say, for the future farms of this world. Mainly because it gives you a lot of redstone. Yeah, Callie goes with me. Cleo, here, you want some cat treats? Because you keep coming here. I know you want to cuddle. Do you just want to sit down? Look, I won't give you butt pats, but if you want to just sit down and cuddle, that's fine. So, I want to find a witch hut so I can make a witch farm. And then I want to make another pathway to that witch farm. And then I want to use the redstone from the witch farm to build my new farms. Mainly to upgrade the levels of the Melompkin farms, because I don't have a lot of redstone at the moment. Bow friend to kiss the second. Yeah. So, these are the farms right over here. I don't know how they work exactly. Like, I can't tell you right off the rip, but pretty much, I think there's this redstone clock here that will, there's like 2 hoppers that have items in them, and they'll constantly be filtering throughout each one. And I guess once these, it's basically a timer. So the amount I believe the minecart is sent out, or all the pistons go off. Let's see here. I believe they'll go off in a minute. No. Huh. Interesting. They'll probably go off in a minute here. Let's see. I want to see this work. So, yeah, this timer will go on. And then I'm fairly certain that when it goes off, then it'll be when the pistons will go on. Right? Any minute now. Right? I'm not crazy, huh? Oh, there they go. See? There they go. All the pistons go off. They destroy all the pumpkins. And the minecart goes to pick it all up. And the way I have it right now, there's just a line of redstone going on top. That allows the pistons to be pushed. But you can just replace that with another set of rails, and you'll have a stackable farm. Right now, that's not what I'm going to do, but it's something you can do. Just what I'd like to hear. So, I think I'm going to finish this road up really quick, just to get it done. I need polished andesite, stone bricks, and cobblestone. Now, I've got plenty of cobblestone, that's for sure. But I don't have a lot of the others, I don't think. The water's kind of fucked up, but that's why. It's just a texture glitch. I fucking hate how that just does that. Let me fucking close the game real quick. It's kind of crazy how often the textures glitch. It's not like a game-breaking bug, it's just annoying. Like, I don't want that to happen. You know? I'd rather it not. No, I'm not patting your butt. I already told you. I know I just patted your butt a little bit. Wait. I'm sorry. So, I don't know if I... Oh. No, Cleo. God dang it, kitty. I got 50 polished andesite. You know, that's actually probably enough. As far as stone bricks go, of course, cobblestone. Cobblestone we have a good amount of. What? I'm not patting your butt. You can get down. You might as well. Now, the thing is gravel. That's the main thing we're gonna need. I don't know where I can find gravel. I think I know I can find it in deposits underground, but there's only so many places I can find that. Also, this isn't going to be enough. I'm going to need more. I can just go mine some more stone. Speaking of which, let me just go over to my calico's finally being cuddly. No way! That's awesome. There we go. Wait, I don't have any. Not enough to make a difference. So. You know, I could just mine. Hello, Sean Jones. Back again, I see. I could just mine to get the, Now, I could just mine to get, what's it called? The, redstone I need. But I'd rather make a consistent source of it. Redstone farms, or witch farms, are really easy, really, you know? The thing is with the witch farm is that if I wanted to be super efficient, I could really just go ahead and add item sorter to it, destroy everything else that doesn't need to be made. But I think, oh yeah, I remember the button. Hello, Rich. Oh my god, everyone's coming back. Everyone is here. It's like the Super Smash Bros of this stream. Is that what it is? I think so. Sorry, man. Yeah. Witch farms are really easy to make. Super simple. They're not complicated at all. All farms only in Java. I'll play on Xbox. There's plenty of farms you can make on Bedrock. If that's what you're trying to get at. There's plenty. Absolutely. He's usual AULA. How do you figure out what keyboard I'm using? Well, thank you. Now someone knows and I don't have to keep telling people it. Yeah, that's good enough. The road's crazy. I did? Well, I said it was an AULA. I didn't know the exact model, but apparently you figured it out. So I'm glad you did. Because, I certainly didn't know the exact model. But, apparently you do. So I appreciate that. deep sleep. Okay. So, now that that road's done, what is a really cool theory you have? What do you mean? Like, what kind of theory are we talking about? Like a Minecraft theory, or just a theory in general? Like, are there any conspiracy theories I believe in? Is that what you're saying? I don't really have any in particular, but I could probably think of one. There we go. Conspiracy theory. Oh. Found the model because of the noise. Huh. Interesting. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of conspiracy theories that you could think of, for sure. So I don't really know, honestly. I can't think of any in particular. I found a 10. Alright, hit me with it. I'm willing to listen, but I don't know. I can't think of any myself, so. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to explore a little bit to find a witch hut. In the last world I played, I tried to find a witch hut for a long time. And it took me like 3 hours of constant searching, and so I just ended up using chunk base to get it. Found a 10,000-year-old fossil for 5 years. I had just to break it open. Okay. What was I doing down here? Fuck. Saplings, right. Look, the thing is my philosophy with chunk base is that I'll use it, but only if I've been searching for a certain structure for like a few hours. Or for way too long. So, I found 2 ancient cities legitimately, then I just got tired of looking for them, so I used chunk base. I barely took anything out of them except for the silence trim. So this time, I'm going to try to find a witch hut. But I'm only going to use chunk base if I genuinely can't find one. I know where a swamp is in this world, but I don't know exactly what's in that swamp. You know? Like I know it's there, but I don't think there's a witch hut in there, but it's worth checking. Yeah, sometimes I've found the silence armor trim like one try. On 2 worlds, I've had it There's 2 worlds. The first world, I found it like instantly. No, the first world, and in this world in particular, it took me 6 inches. It's like about 35 to 40 chests. That gives you like roughly a 50 or so % chance, probably like 60 or 70. So the fact that it took me like 6 of them just to find one just means I'm really unlucky. Yeah. Ancient cities can be rough. At that point, after the 5th one, I was like so good at raiding ancient cities because of just you start to realize all the little things you can and can't do in the ancient cities, and so you just kind of have an easier time because you know how you can move, which means it's a lot easier to clear out shriekers because you know like how to cover them up without making any noise. You know that Skulk can have sound pass through it, so you cover it up too. But yeah, I mean, I got it though. I did get it. You know, I was thinking of at some point like changing my armor trim to resin to see if that looks any good. I don't know if that will. I think it could, but I think for now, sticking with silence, it's probably, or the diamond trim is what I'm gonna do. I think I just needed a break from building as well. I'm glad I'm exploring a little bit. I'm no doubt gonna pick up some sand and gravel if I find any. I just don't know where any gravel mountains are, that's the problem. I have a theory that AOT giants represent the government and the walls are trapping the people. Okay. So like the giants, the Titans. Are you talking about Attack on Titan? Is that what we're talking about here? Oh god. I would assume that's what we're talking about, right? So the government is basically, what you're saying is that the giants, or the Titans represent the government, secluding us from everything that's going on in the outside world, I guess. I suppose that's a theory. I'm not gonna say it's a bad theory. It really is no bad theory. Just interesting though, for sure. Are these gravel mountains? Nah, these are extreme hills. I think it's cool that you can still find the old generation like this. Could have sworn there was a gravel mountain somewhere near here though. It's a decently big extreme hills range though. Okay. Well, I don't really want to beat the Ender Dragon. I don't know. I want to set up like a whole rail system before I do that. There's a lot of things I want to do before the Ender Dragon, I guess, is the best way to describe it. And after I beat the Ender Dragon, I still have a few projects I want to do. Ideally, I always play this world. Like, I'll even if I get bored, I'll come back to it eventually. And, you know, continue playing it. I don't plan on ever quitting this world. Because I have a great base location. I have a great base just in general so far. So why should I? Because those are going to give me the best possible deposits of gravel. Because I know where I can get sand. I just don't know. Gravel, not so much. I think we should probably head this way. Way to beat the Ender Dragon. Well, what I want to do when I beat the Ender Dragon is I want to immediately build a creeper farm. If I haven't done already. I know witches drop gunpowder, and if making a witch farm is you know, it's easy, but I don't know if they're going to drop enough gunpowder for it to be worth doing. It's either a creeper farm or a general mob farm. One of the two. I'll probably do a general mob farm, because there's going to be a lot of things I need bone meal for. And then after the creeper farm's built, I'll have a consistent method of transportation. Maybe I'll build a new gold farm, because I have that new one that I built in Tyler's world. Maybe I'll build that one. And then, obviously, I want to build my skyscraper too. That's one of the things. I want to beat the Wither a lot. I want to get my base in full beacon coverage. Can you build like a giant house and build like a chest, but represent it with a Minecraft movie chest? I guess I could do that. I suppose. Never heard that one before. I think we might be getting close to a swamp. I see more extreme hills and mangrove. But yeah, basically, where do you put your farms? I have two sections. There's Industrial District A, which I call Industrial Avenue, because it's a big road that leads to the end of the hill, or of the peninsula that I live on. And that's where most of my... No, it's not. But, that's where I keep most of my farms. And then there's Industrial District with a few less crops, more like materials. Like hardware, I guess, if I had to describe it. That's cool. It's like a mangrove swamp here. I'm fairly certain witch huts can't spawn here, so I don't think I'll stay here. But maybe I'll grab some mud while I'm here, because mud is pretty useful in a few farms. Although you can make mud by just putting water in. Well, I'm kind of far away from my base, so no. But if you stick around long enough, I'll definitely head back, so... But you don't have to. If you wanted to see them really badly, you could go to my YouTube channel. There's a few videos, or a few streams there that have the... I think the last stream I did, besides this one, was, I was in my TNX Diddy party. No, because I don't do Diddy parties. It's not really funny, man. Diddy was an absolutely horrible person. He did some awful things to some children, man. And just women in general. It's not really funny to joke about that kind of stuff. I feel like swamps are the one biome I never want to live near. But finding one is always so hard. Cleo, you're falling down. This is a cool spot. No. I'm not living in a mushroom island or swamp. No. I just use actions and stuff is like the only one I like to use, really. Along with vibrant visuals. But I already live in a plains biome with a, that used to be a flower forest, but I kind of demolished all of it. Although recently I did kind of restore a tiny bit of it. I do have, I actually know where one is in this world, too. So I'm not really looking for that. How do I turn off global textures? What are you talking about? Oh, would you rather? Oh, would I rather live in a mushroom island or swamp? Well, going off purely vibes, definitely mushroom island. I think mushroom islands, that's cool. Mushroom islands are a lot safer. I like the grass better there. And just the overall vibe. And you can never run out of food. So, I'd much rather live there. A swamp, I mean, you have to deal with the bogs, which are really annoying because they give you, but really, if that's the only thing you have going for you there, then I don't think it's worth living there. I'm gonna sleep when I get to shore. This would be a really cool backdrop for a base. This would be an absolutely sick backdrop. That area. What's up with that turtle? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go around this acacia spire because I feel like there might be typically older generation like that spawn near them in my experience, so maybe I'll find maybe I'll find a swamp in this. Oh my goodness. See, I was right. Alright, there has to be a swamp, there has to be a witch hut here, right? Like, come on. There's gotta be one here. Swamp is huge. See, like, just look at the sky. Like, when you go into a swamp, it's just fucking abysmal. I hate it. Which is why I don't want to live here. Alright, but we're gonna search, like, every inch of the swamp for a witch hut. Sternboy YT sent a creeper. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Although, I hope it doesn't actually send a creeper to me in-game. That would stink. I still appreciate it, though. Alright, we are supremely lucky to find the swamp, though. This is actually a pretty big one. I feel like swamps are a lot rarer than they used to be, so I just hope that I find what I need out of here. Hey, there's a lush cave down here. That's oddly fitting for a swamp. Oh, Oh, I could get frog lights. I totally forgot about those. Those are pretty good. Those are a pretty nice looking building block. Or light block, I would say. Alright, come on. Where's the witch hut at? It better be here. There has to be one here. I mean, come on. This is such a big swamp. It goes in so many directions. I got lucky. They kind of blend in almost. Not quite, but they do kind of. This is kind of the unfortunate part. What do you mean, why am I sitting like that? Come on, Tyler. What do you mean? Good lord. It's a big ass swamp, dude. Don't ask any questions. Are you gonna get online, Tyler? Because if you are, I'm gonna get online too. Hey, there's a witch hut. Nice. Found one. This isn't even that far from our base, I think. Okay. Yes, Tyler, I'm looking up so I can see further. Alright, we're gonna go kill this witch in here. What's the matter, Cleo? Okay. See, look how much redstone that witch dropped. 8 redstone. My goodness. That was from one witch. That was from one witch. There's a cat here. I'm just let him go. Okay. Okay. This is pretty far from where we're living. So I think we're probably gonna have to find a lava pit, I think, and then we'll make a path through the nether to get here. It's probably the best way to do it. Probably. Only problem is I don't know where to get a lava at. There's probably a lava pit somewhere, but I don't know where. water cave. Yeah, I think it could in lava pits. It can spawn anywhere. I just don't know. And I've seen them. I've seen some recently, but I don't know where. Let me look around. Oh, hey, a trail ruin. These things are rare. Huh. That's kind of neat. Sean Jones, what are you even typing, bro? Bro is typing shit. You know what I could do, actually? I have 8 ender chests. Okay, I could just break 2 of them and get enough obsidian. Why do I don't need 8, okay? So I'm just gonna do that. I completely forgot about that. Alright, let's find, let's find Beltarna. We'll see. Okay. That in there for now. Alright, it's getting a bit dark. Luckily for us, we have 43 torches. We light this area up pretty good. I mean, now we'll light up a good amount of this land here. Keep ourselves safe from the swamp dwellers. I'm gonna get rid of some of these trees too.
Tyler Windling, FaceTime video.
Not gonna lie, that scared the fuck out of me. Holy shit. What up, Tyler? Yes, Tyler.
You wanna get online? Oh, big yawn.
I'd like to get online, yes.
Oh, look at Cleo's baby gunner. She's looking around like, who said that?
Yeah. Hey, who said that? Who said that? Yes.
Yes. Can I take a blink for the stream?
You want to take a blinker for the stream?
Okay, I'll take a blink for you guys.
You can take a blinker for the stream. No, Sean Jones, I will not try an add-on.
What's Cleo's favorite activity?
Sitting on my lap. Being cute.
Yeah.
Ah! Whoa, I spawned it right next to a bastion. That's sick. Hey!
Hey, good.
Ah!
Alright, gonna. After every push-up.
You're gonna do a push-up after you take a blinker? I don't think that's a good idea.
Are you ready?
Cleo's locked. I think I'm... Yes, Tyler.
Can you go online?
Yeah, I'll get on. Yeah, just give me a minute.
Okay. I'll wait. I'll be here.
All right, Tyler. I'll see you outside.
Alright,
You talking to me? Oh, sorry. Love you. Well, I'm gonna end the stream.